photo, Warner Brothers, it's official, or, at least, as official as anything can get on Twitter. Zack Snyder's production company, Cruel and Unusual Films, has revealed that the director's next movie will be The Fountainhead. This is a movie that Snyder has wanted to make for a while. An adaptation of Ayn Rand's infamous novel, the story will allow Snyder a chance to overtly commit his personal beliefs to film. Plus, it'll force audiences everywhere to sit through extended metaphors that sounds like the Green Goblin's power monologue in the original Spider-Man. A lot of people take umbrage with Snyder's moralizing in his movies, especially considering that his own personal morals line up pretty perfectly with most supervillains. A large part of the reason why Batman v Superman has been remembered as such a terrible movie is because Snyder attempted to bend this bizarre Randian logic around a superhero who embodies its literal opposite. But is it such a big deal if Snyder wants to make The Fountainhead a limited audience? This is a movie Snyder's been threatening to make for a very long time now. By this point in his career, the only people who'll actually want to see it will be his die-hard fans. It's not like a movie from the guy who directed half of Justice League will carry much sway with the wider public. The audience for The Fountainhead have already decided that they're fully on board with Snyder's particular aesthetic and moral viewpoint. If anything, The Fountainhead is a much better fit for Snyder than anything he's done recently. He won't have to entirely gut a familiar childhood superhero, or even an edgy Alan Moore creation, in order to make them spout his own personal philosophies. The thing that makes Batman v Superman feel so silly is just how seriously the movie takes itself. It's a gritty war movie wrapped up in a grungy veneer that pays lip service to 50s comic books. It's weird. I can't say that I agree with any of Ayn Rand's teachings. If anything, I'm pretty opposed to the entire philosophy that humans should primarily look out for themselves and let others suffer alone. The Fountainhead is officially Zack's next project instead of The Last Photograph. pic.twitter.com/pks84l3u08 Sigma Iota Alpha Nu @ChrisRuss7n May 28, 2018. At the same time, I'm aware that the world needs a cavalcade of different voices and opinions in order to drive public discussion. It's important for Snyder's views to be heard, if only so that people can debate and, hopefully, reject Randian philosophy. The Fountainhead won't be my kind of movie, and I'm fine with that. I'm happy for Zack Snyder to go off into his own little corner to continue making dark, depressing films that appeal to a devoted audience of supporters. Saving Superman, many people will probably enjoy The Fountainhead, and that's fine. For those who won't enjoy it, we don't have to watch it, but we can also use it to keep tabs on how the general discussion surrounding Ayn Rand's philosophy has evolved. Primarily, though, the biggest reason I'm happy for Zack Snyder to make The Fountainhead is it means he won't be ruining any more comic book superhero films. That in and of itself seems like an appealing reason to let him do his own thing. Or whether The Fountainhead will be worth watching, that all depends on just how tolerant you are of slow motion.